So many people are talking about vitamin C and lipedema. They say take it for bruising, but that is just surface level stuff. I'm not about the surface level because that's just talking about the body. They're missing the mind and the energetics. And it's when all three are combined that we're onto a winner. In this video, we're going to talk about vitamin C from a body perspective. Yes, we're going to do all the normal stuff, but also from the mind and from the energetic standpoint. And this is how we get big shifts in our healing. So lipedema is a connective tissue disorder. And the connective tissue is the scaffolding for the body, right? Vitamin C is a building block for that scaffolding. It is the non-negotiable ingredient to build collagen and to strengthen our capillaries. So this isn't just about skin. It's about the integrity of your blood vessels, your capillaries, and your lymphatic vessels. When that structure is weak, that's when you see the bruising, the hypermobility, and the spider veins. Lipedema is also an inflammatory issue, which causes oxidative stress in the body. Vitamin C is one of our most powerful antioxidants. So like the fire department on call, ready to put out the fire. This also relates to histamine, the puffiness, the bloating, that kind of thing. Vitamin C plays a part in helping your body to break down histamines, which is a big connection for some of my clients. Vitamin C is also essential for maintaining ligaments, tendons, that kind of thing. So if you're experiencing hypermobile joints, vitamin C is your friend. Vitamin C also contributes to wound healing. So if you're having surgeries or any of that kind of thing, you need vitamin C to help you recover from those surgeries. What does a deficiency in vitamin C look like? Bruising, for a start. Okay, so how many of us put down the bruising to just lipedema when it could be a vitamin C deficiency? Just saying. Bleeding gums is another sign of low vitamin C because of the capillaries in our gums, the poor wound healing, as we've talked about, the sore joints and muscles, and profound exhaustion because vitamin C helps us to absorb iron. So if we don't have enough vitamin C, we're not going to get the iron, we're going to get fatigue. So vitamin C is really super important for lipedema from a physical standpoint. From a food perspective, all of the orange kind of foods, red foods generally are loaded with vitamin C's. What's the ubiquitous sign of vitamin C is an orange, okay? So your citrus foods, your bell peppers, kiwi fruits are actually really high, even though they're not orange, really high in vitamin C. Guava is another high one. And then you've got your green vegetables. Broccoli is particularly high in vitamin C, along with Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, kale, that kind of thing. Take it easy on those ones. If you are carnivore, keto, don't eat those fruits and vegetables, then you can supplement. I actually take vitamin C in a powder form in a glass of water every single morning before I do anything else. So the best forms of vitamin C are ascorbic acid, buffered vitamin C, liposomal, I think that's how you say it, vitamin C, and vitamin C with bioflavonoids. Doesn't matter which one you take. I would highly recommend you take a powdered form because that's more easily absorbed into what is probably a gut tract that is compromised, because I know mine is, so I'm going to say yours probably is too. So if you can get a powdered form, I will link a couple below in the description box that I think are good ones. I just get mine from the local pharmacy, so you could do that too, but just make sure there's not too much sugar in it or flavors or things like that. Just pure vitamin C is what you're looking for here. So that's the body side of vitamin C. Super important, what we all look for, what everybody tells you about, okay? We're going to dive now into the mental, the mind side of vitamin C. What does vitamin C do for our mind? First of all, the organ in our body that holds the most amount of vitamin C is our adrenals. That's our fight or flight center. That's our stress gland. That's our, can we do it kind of gland, right? So being your stress response center, if you don't have enough vitamin C in there, it's not going to go so well for you. And let's face it, stress and lipedema kind of go hand in hand, right? Living with lipedema, we're chronically misunderstood. And we feel that, right? Don't we? We feel that from everybody looking at us. Our adrenals are always in hyper mode. particularly when we go out into public, particularly when we feel vulnerable and exposed and not understood. Your adrenals, I don't know if you can hear the thunder going off right now. I hope not. So your adrenals are going to constantly need vitamin C to keep going. Your body is burning through vitamin C at a rate of knots just to cope with the daily stress of having lipedema. From a kinesiology perspective, I look at where's the emotion that's tied up here. Is it stuck? Is it heavy? Is it unsupported? Is it weighed down? As we generally feel with lipedema, right? This emotional state drains your body of vitamin C that you need to build the physical body. See how it works together? With vitamin C, you're not just helping to build a physical structure in your body, a healthy physical structure, you're helping to build a healthy mental structure as well. You're building emotional resilience. Vitamin C plays a very specific biochemical role in the brain. Your brain needs vitamin C to produce neurotransmitters. We need vitamin C in the brain to convert dopamine to norepinephrine, which is super important. Otherwise, there's no focus. There's no motivation. Our brain also uses vitamin C to make serotonin, which is our happiness molecule. Who doesn't need that? It also regulates mood, sleep, and appetite. So we need vitamin C for our brain. Now let's go into the more woo-woo, but still vitally important 3-part holistic version of vitamin C in the body. If you're still with me, kudos to you. Okay, now we're talking about the energetics of vitamin C in our body. You ready? From a vibrational perspective, vitamin C foods, when you think of them, they're summer, they're light, they're bright colors. What's the ubiquitous vitamin C food? The orange. It's bright, it smells amazing, it makes you motivated, and it's fresh, and it feels like everything's amazing in the world, right? It's just those types of foods make you feel lifted up and motivated and happy. Scurvy is considered living death. So without vitamin C, there's none of that. There's no life force. There's no energy. There's no vitality. Everything's just dark and grey and gloomy and all that kind of thing. We don't want that, right? So vitamin C, energetically, just smelling citrus essential oils can lift your day. Okay, so from that vitamin C perspective and energetic perspective, it improves so many things for us with all of the things that we deal with lipedema on a day-to-day basis. Vitamin C is also about cleansing and flow from an energetic perspective. Now, what's the thing we want to flow the most? Our lymphatics. So we need to be able to flow with information. We need our venous return, our blood vessels to flow easily. We need our lymphatic fluid to flow easily to where it should be rather than getting stuck and pooled. There's that stuck again, right? We need vitamin C from an energetic perspective to move our lymphatics and move our bodies. From a chakra perspective, which is still in energetics, because energetics covers a lot of different things, it is the sacral chakra, which is the orange chakra in the lower abdomen, which governs creativity, pleasure, emotional balance, and the flow of fluids in the body. See how that works? So using vitamin C, taking vitamin C, or eating foods high in vitamin C can be seen energetically as an ally to promoting all of these things in our body. Emotionally, vitamin C is associated with joy, optimism, and clarity. Don't we all want those things? Have I not said to you before that I came across some information that metaphysically lipedema is the lack of joy in our world? So maybe some vitamin C is what is required in this situation. So that's the whole of vitamin C, not just why our body needs it, but why our mind needs it and why we need it energetically to be a fully functioning, happy, healthy, joyful lipedema person. I think it's really important that we understand any vitamin, mineral, food, whatever we do for our lipedema health, how is it helping us on all 3 levels? not just from the physical level. Because if we continue to just work on the physical level, we are not going to get there. We really aren't. For me to have stepped forward and had the courage to have weight loss surgery and to not know how I was going to get skin surgery or pay for it or anything like that, I first had to start at the beginning. I first had to be open to the idea. I then had to have the courage to go through with it. So all of these things are all connected. It's no good just saying, oh, I need weight loss surgery. I should use compressions, I need to do skin brushing. If you don't have a mental and emotional reason for moving forward with all these things, you will never keep up the habits that you need to be well. So even the simple free ones like skin brushing, but you will never be open to the ideas of where you could find the money to have surgery done, or find a doctor that's suitable to you, or just to be in the right place at the right time, if your mind and your soul isn't switched on and ready to hear that information. I know that's not for everybody. That's okay. I'm not for everybody. I'm here to help the people. And I do that in my one-on-one container, by the way, a deep dive, that I work mind, body, soul. We are full of information. There's only about 8 things we can do for lipedema from a physical standpoint. That's it, right? I've done a video on that, but there's only about 8 physical things. So the rest of it has to be mental and emotional. So if you're ready to work on that, I'm actually taking on clients for January now. You can reach out to me and have a free clarity call with me down in the description below. But otherwise, please be open to an holistic healing for lipedema.